and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Freed. I'm your host, Michael Freed. I'm a litigation partner in the matrimonial and family law firm of Berkman Bottger Newman Schein, with offices in New York City, Westchester, and now Long Island. So this is a continuation of a series of interviews with the new members of Berkman Bottger Newman Schein on Long Island. So today, I'd like to introduce you to our new partner on Long Island, Josh Rieger. So Josh, welcome to 5 Minutes with Freed.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So Josh, tell us, how many years have you been practicing matrimonial law?
Matrimonial law, I've been practicing exclusively since August of 2012. August of 2012, so 9 years.
Okay. And how did you get into matrimonial law?
My father, actually. It was not something I ever thought I would do, not an area I thought I would go into in my career, but I was practicing at a personal injury attorney in the city, and I met who is now my wife, and I knew she was going to be my wife, and I was looking to get out of Manhattan after all that time trying to think of ways to get in, and as he was forming a new firm called Rieger and Freed, and they were going to look for a young associate. And the next thing I knew, I was a matrimonial attorney. And it's been that way ever since.
So Josh, in general, how do you approach representing a client in a divorce?
Well, I think it's very important from the outset to lay the groundwork for how your relationship with the client is going to be and for what they could expect from you. So I kind of tell them sometimes things they don't want to hear, and so that they understand that how things are going to go, that a lot of times it's a marathon, not a sprint, and that there's going to be some good days and some bad days, some good weeks, some bad weeks, especially when there's issues involving the children. But they have to, understand that I'm trying to look at things not just subjectively through their eyes, but objectively through how a court would see them and how a rational, reasonable actor would see things and how things could go.
So Josh, let's put aside the work aspect of things. Tell us a little bit about you, your personal life.
Well, somehow over the course of the last 9 years, I've not only managed to get married, but I have 3 children now, and a dog and a goldfish. My daughter Ariella is going to be 7 in November. My middle guy Lior is 4, and my youngest one was born in April of 2021.
So, Josh, tell us, why did you decide to move to Berkman Bottger Newman Schein?
Besides yourself?
Sure. Besides me,
just timing really worked, and knowing you, obviously. I don't know if I should disclose this on 5 Minutes with Freed, but the Rieger and Freed was Michael Freed. There's not another Freed that I know of. I don't know if you do, but so trusting you and then meeting the other partners and even the associates, it just seemed like a good fit personality-wise and philosophy-wise. And plus with the other 2 partners that were ended up obviously coming with us, that I've known very well for a while, and it just seemed like a right fit. Everybody is good lawyers, but they're good people, and sometimes that's even what we do. It's not exactly the easiest thing to find because there's a lot of fighting with our adversaries, even though it shouldn't be, because it shouldn't be personal, but it gets that way sometimes, unfortunately. And no one in this in the firm seems to be that way, and it's how I like to practice.
So Josh Rieger, we've now come to the most important part of the show, and that is the question of the week. So Josh Rieger, this is your question of the week. What do you think is the most positive thing a client would say about your representation of him or her?
I'm honest. I don't try to sell them a bag of, I mean, this is a lot of things, but sell them I don't promise them anything. I keep their expectations to what I think they should be. And at the end, with some clients, and doing what we do, it doesn't happen all the time, but there are some that you become friendly with or friends with, and that'll recommend you to their friends or colleagues or family.
Josh Rieger, you've said it all. You're a caring, compassionate, and passionate matrimonial attorney, and we are so excited to have you come aboard. And I want to thank you for being a wonderful guest on 5 Minutes with Freed.